Hi guys, Adam Laurie here again, addiction specialist and hypnotist, helping people overcome addictions, anything addiction related, as in drugs, alcohol, eating disorders, shopping, etc. Anything addiction related. Now, what is the difference between dependency and addiction? You know, there's been quite a lot of which I've been reading quite a lot of opinions about this, but you know, this is my take on it. For all the people that I speak to, it's everything starts with an addiction or an abuse of a substance, such as drugs or alcohol or food or shopping, whatever it is. It becomes particularly with drugs and alcohol, you know. It's where the drugs and alcohol, they really change the chemical balance in the brain. So an addiction is where the chemical balance changes in the brain, and then you become kind of your thinking changes, and then you become kind of so distracted by your desire, your cravings to have this substance that you are abusing. So it will change your thinking, and then it will change your behavior. Now, when your behavior changes, that is heading towards the kind of line of dependency. It's not quite there yet. And it's the time when your behaviors start to change, when your everyday behaviors and personality begins to change to accommodate this craving, to accommodate this addiction that you have. That is the time where we should be getting the help, you know, seeking help, seeking support for getting over this addiction. Now, at the point where it comes from an addiction to a dependency, is where the mind has kind of recruited the body and the body as a whole to try to get you to use this drugs or the alcohol. You know, it's the kind of way you start to experience the physical sensations, the physical cravings. So for instance, if you went without the drugs or without the alcohol for a period of time, that withdrawal would happen in a physical feeling. So you would have the feelings of very strong anxiety and depression. You would have the feelings of getting really sweaty. You know, your body would start to sweat. So you get these night sweats, or even during the day also. You get the heart palpitations. You get the shaky limbs, shaky hands, and the shivers, the hot and the cold temperatures. Now, this is the body like craving, screaming at you. There's something missing. Now, we've been addicted to this thing now for so long, or long enough, that it's changed the chemistry in the whole body, and the body is now dependent on this substance, whether that be the drugs or the alcohol, or even the sugar. You know, in food, the sugar is the same. It changes the chemical imbalance to the body, and the body needs this. And when something is taken away, that's become familiar to us, it's you know, the mind and the body will try to get you to move towards that, you know, towards that good feeling, you know, that's been helping us to cope, because that's what we've been doing. We've been using this substance as a coping mechanism. And then when we've taken that coping mechanism away, the body and the mind goes into a kind of panic. You know, it doesn't know what to do. It's kind of, its comfort blanket has been taken away. And yeah, it's kind of stuck in this limbo of, I don't know what to do. How are we ever going to get through this day? How are we ever going to function without alcohol? How are we ever going to function without the drugs or the food, the sugary foods, or whatever it is that would be the addiction? So, you know, with the people that I speak to, it's, you know, when they've gone to this dependency, yes, it is more tricky to help someone with a dependency, but it's not impossible. I've helped many people from a dependent point to actually fully recover. So it's not impossible, but it's such a good idea to not even let it get to that point. So when you start to feel your behaviors, your thoughts, your actions start to change to accommodate, you work around your day, you put this substance, the alcohol or the drugs, you plan your day around this. When it gets to that point, that is the point you should be seeking help. That is the point where you should be seeking support, someone to help you through that, to get over this in the long run, for long term, not just a quick solution, but a long-term therapy solution that is going to last the rest of your life. And that's what I plan to do. Obviously, with my clients, I plan to do that within 1 to 3 sessions. And I can expect my clients to just be over and done with their addiction forever. The feedback I get is, the cravings have gone, the physical feelings that I felt when I didn't use, they've completely gone. I no longer require this substance in my life, which is a great outcome for me. Obviously, it's even better for them. So don't let it get that far. But even if it does, it's still not too late. You can still turn your life around. So if you need to chat to me, if you want to talk to me about any of your addictions, you can message me. You can catch me on Instagram, on Facebook. My calendar link is below. If you want to book a call with me, we can have that conversation. And tell me what you think. What's your opinions of an addiction and a dependency of either drugs, alcohol, sugar? So in the comments below, have a little conversation, and it's always great to get other people's opinions as well. So it's always interesting to me to see what other people think. So anytime you want to get hold of me, you can do so. Until next time, take care. See you later.